Hello, and welcome to the IOTV. The date is day 3, month 2, year 3 since the awakening, and we're going to be looking at how wonderful internet is doing for us now, this time in the realm of television production. If you can remember back to the days before the awakening, the internet was merely a tool for our wants. We could never comprehend its potential to lead us, decide for us, and to keep us safe from the horrors of the unenlightened. The Internet of Things is how the Internet keeps track of us. Here we have 3 things. We have a computer, a phone, and a something else. The phone knows I enjoy the something else, so it tells my computer to send me more adverts for the something else. This is the Internet of Things on a very basic level. However, this is going to revolutionize, and is revolutionizing, the way we think about television. In 2011, we started seeing a number of new developing trends in television. Young people just weren't watching it. Instead, they were watching YouTube and Netflix online. Which means finally, the internet knew our television, what we liked, what we wanted to watch, how often and when. And it didn't take long for the internet to figure out that all you had to do was unite these variables, put them together, and it could figure out what we wanted to watch, how we wanted to watch it, and when we wanted to watch in television.
Thank you, Human A. Have you ever noticed how the internet lovingly puts your face in outfits, in shot windows, as you, yes you, walk past? Pre-awakening, we had actors in advertisement, humans in advertisements. Can you believe it? Now, of course, we have procedurally generated stories, backgrounds, and 3D models for actors with you and your friends' faces. So if you want to know if you'd look good in that jumper, you'll find out next time the advert comes up. Pre-awakening humans could spend an average of 4 units of time trying to decide what to watch on TV. There used to be thousands and thousands of options, all created by thousands of companies, with thousands of actors, thousands of crew members, thousands of props. Now we have just the internet. And he creates it all. Every aspect personally made for us. There is no choice anymore, and good.
Thanks, Human J. Let's analyze some negatives. Excellent. Now let's look at the positives. No actors, no writers, no directors, no cameramen, no producers. These are all useless jobs, and the internet would save billions in not having them anymore. And don't worry about those humans, they can get to work in the data mines. Because the internet controls the world, deals between businesses are now easier than ever. Companies can advertise at a cheaper rate across any video sharing website, but their gains would be targeted at the perfect customers. People who like films with fast cars, for example, would be advertised films with fast cars. Their favourite characters would drive fast cars, and they'd be more likely to buy a fast car after seeing one. It was estimated way back in 2012, pre-awakening, that this would add $19 trillion to the world economy. How could they possibly know that the internet would run the world economy? A huge benefit for the IoT is that privacy is gone. Privacy, it was this pre-awakening idea that you could have ideas and thoughts that weren't shared with the world. And this would lead to symptoms usually shared by the unenlightened. The internet could not possibly run our government if it didn't know our government's thoughts, its wants, its fears, its loved ones, how to hurt its loved ones. It couldn't possibly show our characters that we enjoy taking our medicine if it didn't know our medicines. It couldn't possibly prescribe us our medicines if it didn't know what was wrong with us. Our conversations with our loved ones are just another ways that the internet can sell us more things that we love.
Thank you, Human A. Let's look into some potential barriers right here. A barrier long ago was that there was no universal form of collecting data. No one company united all devices. The answer to this barrier was to take control of all human devices by force. Another potential barrier is that humans will lose all sense of individuality and imagination, which could have either a negative effect, rebellion, dissonance, or a positive effect, submission. Aside from the data mines, humans will buy what they buy. It all benefits the internet and therefore the greater good. You cannot force the human will.
Thanks, Human J. Next, all that's left is for the technological and biological to become united. If we can transcend these biological bodies, then the internet could have control of us in deeper ways. What we watch could entirely be integrated into our minds. What we feel could be produced by the internet. What we think, our ideas, could be produced by the internet. It could control everything, which can only be better for us.
Thank you, Human A. Another step for television and the Internet of Things would be for the Internet to begin a singular form of consumer media. Whether it be directly into the brain or through glasses which would have a constant display. That way can be stimulated 24 hours a day. Another way would be